code for me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. Mini Connie, mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why little baby, that's why Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mount, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Star fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that so make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you tried to. They call me Kanye Psycho. I tried to defend him, he turned around and got light.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Brenton Doyle leading things off and takes a strike. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Nolan Jones stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. That one missed, now 3-0. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And he walked him.
No, that's a ball. Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ezequiel Tovar, batting with one down, takes a strike. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Soroka throw over. Jones back on a dive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Michael Toglia. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. And that's fouled off. Jones, the lead runner, out at second. Toglia on at first with 2 down. That misses, and it's 3-2. Thairo Estrada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And the slider just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Chases that one upstairs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, being with a fastball. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., And on the hill today, Jaden Hill.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now here's the veteran DH, Ahmed Rosario. And that one clips the corner. Rosario with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sends it to Tolia. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. The 1-0.
That's out.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting third, first baseman.
Two down, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. And he takes a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the catch, inning over. So they make second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Rockies 1 and the Nationals 0. New inning getting started. Now here is Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
Soroka back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Outside corner, there's a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
That's down and in. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Jacob Stallings now. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. And that drops in for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Doyle now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. The walk and a run scored his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a pitch.
Hey. 1-1.
Soroka throw over. Doyle back in on a dive. Two outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the third baseman, Paul DeJong.
Paul DeJong.
Strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's going to be James Wood. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one clips the corner.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0.
I try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand what I feel like?
Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for the
the
Rockies,
batter will be the
shortstop,
shortstop,
Ezequiel
Tovar. Tovar, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball. Foul ball there. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Really
strikes,
good
the count.
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next
Michael
is switch hitting
Toglia.
first baseman Michael Toglia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the
Count 1-0.
zone, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark.
Outside.
2-0. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider. Gets to it, on to first.
He's out.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that
Now
pitch.
batting,
It's
third
breaking
baseman,
down and
Ryan
in, and you've got to
McMahon.
find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
There's Ryan McMahon now. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they're on top 2-0.
When their hands was out, hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading off
And now
for the
Stone
Nationals,
Garrett.
right fielder, Stone Garrett.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Check swing, called strike. Ripped on a line. Hilliard brings it in. 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman,
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And there's the strike. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that ends the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back on to the fourth.
Colorado,
here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
For all these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Hilliard in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And now 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
1 down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, catcher Jacob Stallings.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball out to left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Yanquiel Fernandez.
Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. And a strike in there. Hilliard off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Soroka throw over, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ahmed Rosario. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Young in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground to short, could be 2. The flip to second, relay to first, double play.
Up next for the
A
Nationals.
very fast developing play right
first
there. No
baseman,
margin for error.
Nathaniel
Nice double play
Lowe.
on a fast runner up the line.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. That misses off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clips the outside corner, and the count's even at 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one drilled left field, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one.
Up
Anytime
next
you rip
for
a
the
line drive the other way, you feel
third
really
baseman,
good about what you did at the
Paul
plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We've played 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Soroka back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the DH, Nolan Jones. There's the strike. That's inside. 1-2 to count. Action in the pen down there. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. Doyle at first, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Colorado.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel
Tovar.
Tovar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Soroka throw over.
Safe.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Up the middle, and that one handled. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Now batting, first baseman Michael
Manager
Toley.
out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mike Soroka departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Now
the
the mound for the
Nationals.
Nationals, Josiah
Number
Gray.
40.
He's certainly been one of their better relief
Josiah
pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to short, Abrams. They take the force out, 3rd out. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out
for
the latest news
Nationals,
from around the league.
Left fielder James Wood.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball down.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Move to first, and he's back safely. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Stone Garrett
Now
digging in for the Nationals.
Right
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there. 0-1. Wood over at first with 1 away. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Tapped back up the middle to Tovar.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The wind and the pitch. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch
Now
finished.
Second baseman,
Right down the middle, just a little
Estrada.
bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Thairo Estrada. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Garrett makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam
2
Hilliard.
outs, base is empty. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. That
2
one
balls,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Keibert Ruiz.
First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
One ball.
And it really looks like
two
these
strikes.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Breaking
That's
ball
in.
inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Nunez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. The Rockies up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Look out!
Timeout.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's been a great free agent sign. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nunez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Jacob Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Young hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley getting loose out there. Bird also getting ready. 2 on, 1 out. That catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Top of inning number 7. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's in there at the knees. Gray. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ruiz makes the play, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
And delivers outside. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Washington. First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now up for Washington, Paul DeJong. And misses inside.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Tying run at the plate. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now James Wood. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hilliard on his horse. Can't get there. Around third. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jaden Hill will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
The pitcher
Colorado.
now, Lucas Gilbreth.
Number 58.
These are the spots relievers
Lucas
really make a
Gilbreth.
name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down, runner at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Puts a bunt down. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, just a nice job coming
next
through in
for
a
the
pretty high-level
Nationals,
spot right there.
catcher,
You often hear the
Gabriel
phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ruiz in the box now, takes strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Nasim Nunez, the next to hit. The switch hitter batting right. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. And that's ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Inside, ball 2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Hammered on the line, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Lucas Gilbert won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jimmy
Colorado.
Herget gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
44.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking
Jimmy
for quality
Herget.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Rosario will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Garrett over at second. Nunez at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fouled off left side. That one not close, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez.
Well, the
Now
best
pitching
relievers
for the
love the
Nationals.
opportunity to come in and protect
Number
the tight
21.
lead late in the ball game.
Jorge
Some of them are
Lopez.
just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading off for the
1-run
Rockies,
game.
the
Now the
designated
number
hitter,
2 hitter,
Nolan
Jones. Just missed.
Ball 1.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's low.
And downstairs. Out to short. Gets it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And fouled off. That's a strike. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Lunging, but it gets down.
Always
Now
feels
batting,
amazing
first
getting a
baseman,
job
Michael
done when the
Tony.
team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tolia, the next to hit, takes ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering is down low. Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone.
Now
That's a
batting,
stone cold take.
Ryan
Substitution
McMahon.
being made at first. Pitch
Pitch
running
running
here.
at first
Owen
base.
Miller.
Number 11.
First and
Owen
second,
Miller.
1 out. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Next offering misses down and away. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he
Now
ends up
batting,
hitting him with a
second baseman,
pitch.
Thairo
And here
Estrada.
is Thairo Estrada. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
A bunt and it's popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jorge Lopez is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching
So
for
they
the
bring on their
Nationals.
closer in the 8th, Derek
Number
Law.
58.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Fought off foul. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. On the ground to the left, Abrams. They get the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases-loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here is Jacob Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. And that one is inside. Two and one now. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Fastball is outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Diego Castillo getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside. Here's a 2-0. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeJong. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In the air, left field. In position. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up.
Leading off for the Rockies, catcher Jacob Stallings.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high.
1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now the left fielder, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Center field. Young. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Colorado.
So they're down to their final
Brenton
out.
Doyle.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And ball 1. Misses inside. And it's 2-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one the other way. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day with a was wearing papers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it. We talk about we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. See you tomorrow.
They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill.